Right, enough of all of this music. Let me just... Hello, everyone. My name is Exabu, and today I'm gonna play some more Soviet Republic. Workers and Resources. Soviet Republic. Just let me figure out my streaming setup. I've introduced some changes. Sudden changes, unexpected changes, but necessary changes nonetheless. Let's see if it all works. Oh, comes together properly now. Anyway, let me just proceed to the... Well, to my last save. Yeah, it's gonna work now. Hopefully it's gonna work. So, last time I streamed this playthrough, so I'm playing on a Middle Eastern map that came with the DLC for the game. And, well... Yeah, since I did it on Sunday, and since Sunday I've spent maybe a couple of hours on the game, and so slightly expanded the thing, and also kind of had to take a loan in rubles because I ran out. So the plan for today, so my original plan was to build a cement plant and expand this construction industry and everything, and I've obviously have the gravel processing industry going, even though I've kind of stopped the factory because I have too much gravel to begin with. So, but currently, given my liquidity problems, oh, by the way, since then, I've also built a centralized sewer system because I realized that even this small town consumed, just moving your sewage in trucks to the other country across the board was actually, well, I wouldn't say it was prohibitively expensive, but it was pretty damn expensive. And so last year what was it? It was like 30 grand, I think. It was a considerable amount of money. Right, so, and I have problems. As you can see, I have significant problems with liquidity, so I'm spending a lot more than I earn, even though, to be honest, it's not nothing. So, some of these things were accidental, but a lot of waste, plus clothing. So we actually sold 200,000 rubles worth of clothing, and this factory has just opened. So yeah, this is a new factory. I've decided to kind of expand. Hello, Hermit. Yeah, I'm considering, cement plant has become a secondary concern. I want to build it, but last time, actually, since last stream, I actually did a little bit of calculations and realized that cement plant is not very profitable. Right, so you can earn a profit, but not a lot of it. Same with the gravel and everything. So this is more of an issue, of a matter of replacing expenses rather than just trying to kind of earn something. Yeah, health does affect things, and this thing is kind of distant from it. I think there was some sort of a view for pollution. I think there was a way to see it, but to be honest, I don't remember where it was. It was somewhere. There was a view for pollution. But in my, or at least my older experience, this kind of distance from your residential areas is good enough. But the cement plant is a bit of secondary priority now. I would like to build the this whole industry with cement and especially concrete, because having domestic concrete means that you can move lots of concrete very quickly, because some of these buildings just concrete, I don't know, concrete guzzlers, right? So because they just eat so much of it, right? So but primary priority will be to expand my clothing production. So right now, I think to increase population, because clearly these factories, I probably have around maybe maximum maybe 100, 120 workers. So there is space in these factories. I need to fill them. 600 meters. Where was the? Where was the ruler? There was... yeah, here it is. So it's 400 meters, but these are not very polluting. So clothing factories are not that terrible. Yeah, the cement this is 400 meters. I think like we can maybe survive with it, but I mean I need to be careful with this. Yeah, this can be a problem. But the plan is to expand population, probably build a couple more houses in these next 2 hours, and I probably will build another clothing factory. The next step would probably be to build a fabric factory, but in addition to this, so clothing, housing. So I've built. By the way, I've built the technical university. I'm really happy with the way I've managed to squeeze it into this old block. It actually looks very natural, very nice. I'm not gonna demolish these buildings, and actually they have some residents inside. I am like exploring this waste processing and disposal, so that probably will happen. This is a new thing for me, and this is really interesting. Like this whole tab of all sorts of recycling and waste processing buildings. As I said before, this is very interesting. I'm gonna look into it, and it's going to happen. But like so far, they're just researching it and well, getting some education with these people as well. Right. So yeah. Otherwise, it's the way it is, and so the plan right now, immediate plan, is to change my procurement of construction materials, because like in this whole thing, in these huge expenses, right? So like 318,000 rubles, the biggest item in addition to fabric, actually it's fuel, but steel is huge. Fuel as well, so I'm consuming lots of fuel as well. I'm considering fabric I cannot avoid, so I'm gonna spend 130,000 rubles on fabric and sold slightly over 200,000 in clothing, which sounds nice. Okay, Nick says, hello, Nick. The waste processing chain is quite cool, but it's not very profitable and necessary until you have quite a lot of people. Yeah, I'm assuming, like, from what I understand, you can actually get waste from abroad, and you get money for that. But yeah, like, my thought was, I still haven't figured it out, maybe as a very easier way to kind of get steel, because steel is expensive. Steel is a huge chunk of consumption. And maybe have domestic production of steel through scrap rather than having ore and coal and everything, all of that stuff. So having these recycling plants to get steel, but it might be actually more expensive. But probably it's maybe easier to get into. So you just import scrap and then get steel. Do something like that. But my goal is going to be, I am going to change my logistics. I'm going to change my construction logistics. So I have, I have this distribution office, and no longer. So it brings like all of these open truck, flatbed goods, construction materials into this area, into this storage yard, right? So I'm going to change it. Like the Western countries are kind of distant, to be honest, but I'll have to live with that. So I will remove this. You know what? Let me just make it easier. I'm gonna start buying this for dollars, and that's how it'll have to be honest. Yeah, prefab, bricks, and boards. Probably slow down my construction, but like I don't have a choice really because I already have a loan. Loans. So I still have a loan. It's like it's $3,000 a month. It's significant. I kind of starting to regret that I only took 100,000. I probably should have taken more, but yeah. One waste truck is 1,000 to 2,000 rubles. I'm not really sure if it's very cost effective. Let me check it out. So it's going to take a while before there is the tech for it. So there is the gravel recycling. So plastic, steel, right? So it needs 36 tons of metal. So it's kind of like for 2 tons of metal scrap, you get 1 ton of steel, slightly more, right? So, and is there any additional requirement? No, right? Not very many workers, right? And it builds I need steel recycling. Right, so let's look at the prices. I mean, like, not having to kind of prospect for coal and iron and, like, find ways, places where... Plus, let's not forget that if you actually make your own steel from ore, it means that you'll need railways. And railways, like, this huge, very expensive thing that I'm kind of slightly worried of getting into. You really need, like, something really valuable to get into rails. Yeah, hazardous waste is interesting. So let's see. So you pay metal scrap, right? So metal scrap costs 178. So it's 350 roughly, right? So 56. 356. Steel sells for... It's actually not profitable at all. Right, so buying scrap is... I mean, it's kind of on the verge. If you, like, as a thing to replace imports, it's actually not... It's possible. It's okay. It's cheaper, slightly cheaper, but not by a lot. It's pretty much the same, sadly. Yeah, it's not profitable at all. Definitely not profitable for sale, and kind of... no. Only if you produce your own scrap. Otherwise, no point. So I'll probably have to do geology. Like right now, I'm researching waste processing and disposal. But next thing I'll do is there are a bunch of things. But I'll do... I think there was the geology first and foremost. I'll find it. Oh yeah, this is the one. Establishment Geology Faculty, geological mapping. Oh, it's gonna take a while. So, yeah, we'll probably have to go there eventually because steel is expensive. Steel is bloody expensive. And yeah, so for now, I'm changing the direction of, like, the origin of all of these goods, especially steel because it's expensive. And I'm gonna expand my clothing factory production because... Sell and buy Western vehicles. Is there some sort of... I forget. How was it with vehicles? Was it that you, like... There was some sort of a thing that it's unused, it's new. Like, the game gave a vehicle a status that it's new, it's not used. And then you can sell it full price. Are there special vehicles for transporting them, and are there special storage facilities for those kinds of vehicles? I've thought about that. It's 1-to-3 conversion. It's interesting. Like, get some rubles out of this, and keep expanding. Because my only experience with vehicles, well, with the sale of vehicles, is when I had, like, vehicle factories, and I already kind of started, like, just cranking them out, including, like, Western designs. And I think it was just depots, wasn't it? The question is how you actually sell them. How you buy them, like, without using them, because otherwise you just sell them for dollars, for less. Okay, these guys are building... Yeah, they are building those routes. Just, like... clothing, and I'm suspecting I'm not going to be able to... It's very tight. It's very close, actually. It's painfully close, actually, to being able... It's micro. Like, do you have to kind of load them somehow? I don't remember. Like, I really remember that, like, the factory cranked it out, the vehicles moved into the depot, and the train just picked them up, and that's how I did it. And that's how much I remember of it. Just like doing this speculation thing when you just buy Western vehicles just to resell them. I don't remember that. Never done it. Yeah, and this factory is probably, like, it would be so nice to actually squeeze it in. Look at this, it's like, and I'm probably not going to be able to... Not going to be able to create more space. There's already, like, a steep incline there. It's probably not gonna happen. Yeah, it's way too little space. Way too little space. Probably the next step is going to be change the layout of these roads. Maybe. Alright, I'm probably not gonna get into it yet. So let's just start proceed with the original plan, but I'll look into it. Right, so, and I'm guessing I'll build another house because I need more workers to crank out more clothes. Yeah, and this area is already difficult. I will not be able to use, like, plot them prettily in this area. I mean, it's close. I mean, it's not perfect. I wished it were symmetrical, but it's not going to be. Yeah, this is worse. But it's very close. Come on, give me automatic, because I'm suspecting that it's not going to be able to connect. Okay, let's do it this way. And maybe it'll let me get it a bit closer. Yeah, this is better. This area is really nice because I've got a bus stop there. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Right. Yeah, so I clearly don't have enough workers to fill all of the clothing factories, so, like, I need all that money, So, the ways for me to actually manage another clothing factory without building another warehouse, without creating another set of... Could also buy fabric from the West. That might be an option. Yeah, this has to just sit there. It doesn't need any, like, this amount of gravel is insane. But even though, like, this factory is already useful because the pipe that was built is, like, takes a crap load of gravel, so But a third factory would be really nice, and I don't think... I mean, like, maybe setting up a larger region for manufacturing in this general area. That Arabic name means it's... I forget the word. It's... the second word is Sofition. The first word... I can't read. I just don't have it in front of my eyes. It's Soviet Republic in Arabic. Because we're in the Middle East, and obviously it's the only language that is spoken in the Middle East. Right, so where was I? Yeah, so I'm considering to kind of make this area to kind of be this old construction area, construction neighborhood, or production factory neighborhood, and maybe expand into this region, right? So let me just mark it. So eventually, like, this whole area, right? So because on the one hand, it's close to my residentials. Two, there is enough space to set up a fabric factory, which I think needs to happen eventually, right? So fabric is expensive, and probably getting it out as soon as possible would be nice. Oh. Assalamu alaikum. I'm just learning a bit of Arabic, so yeah, why not? Why not? Right, so, click Western Custom House and buy vehicles there, and then set up a line with open hull truck to load those vehicles and unload them. Oh. Oh, okay, let's try this. Let's try this. Because to be honest, as you can see, like, the connection to... and where can I do this? Oh, I can buy I can buy them at... And I remember that just cars were good. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Right, so... Yeah, because, like, as you can see, the Western Customs House is so distant, and, like, in this map, like, it's kind of very difficult to get a really nice location, so I went with the Soviets. Like, I remember building, like, crap loads of these Beetles, because they are... Oh, wait a second, what's up with wear and tear? So it's, like, second-hand. So I'm going to, like, do 90s, German second-hand cars all over Eastern Europe. Right, so let me just buy it. Oh, like, it's the vehicles that you have. Right, let me just buy cars. Let's see how it works. Yeah, oh, wait a sec. Oh, yeah, there's no new stuff. There is no new stuff. It's just old stuff. And tower cranes. Let me just buy everything, whatever. Except for the cranes, even though cranes probably would work as well. I'm just gonna keep them there. I think I have a... Okay, these tracks, let them just do their thing. And, ooh, what's the vehicle? It's another Mercedes. And I am going to buy, so it's... Yeah, I'm assuming... Oh, I appreciate it. I mean, like, the wa alaikum assalam. Right, so... Okay, so it's open bed. It's open hull truck, right? So, are there any kind of requirements? There probably should be some requirements. I probably shouldn't have bought those. There is the Chinese vehicles, 8 tons. So I'm assuming the E-type, E-class are probably... the E-class is probably very heavy, isn't it? At Mark E, I mean. It's 13 tons. So I'm assuming the Mark E is going to be able to transport Mark E. Because it was like up to 30, I think. So let's buy that. I mean, it's going to be expensive, but let's get that business rolling. So, open hull, and this guy... Yeah, 16 tons, 30 tons. Yeah, let's get the better one. What's the downside of this Mark E flatbed big one? As opposed to, like, is it just, like, more fuel consumed? Because, like, the price of it is, like, not, like, pretty much the same. Hello, Winston. Right, so let me just buy that Mark E, and then I'll just... Although... Oh, it does even says that. Okay, let me see. Here it is. So I can actually... Let me see. The question mark. Oh. Helicopters. Are you kidding me? It's just 5 tons. You should look... So there are no downside. Wait, none for bigger Mark. Oh no. Why did I do this? No, like, okay, this bus can be actually transported by many. But why not the truck? This is weird. It's just the helicopters. And it's not even a big truck. It's a 5-ton truck. I mean, like, the Beetle is, yes, it's a tiny vehicle. Okay, so, whatever. I'll transport whatever I can, and I'll sell it, like sell the rest later when I have helicopters and stuff. All right, so where is it? Let me just tell you, go here. Load vehicles. Okay, I see how it works. Yeah, get everything there. And I think there was a better no. I think this is the best location. Maybe not. And this one... Oh, there is no traffic jam. Right, so... And here we will unload the vehicles. Yeah. It's a long truck. Being English is good because most of the games are English language. Even though I know English, I still can't play those games. Why can't you play those games? Also, I'm not English. How dare you? Right, so... Right, so we're getting that little path here built, which is nice. Length matters when transporting vehicles. Okay, it makes sense. Well, also it's weight, so these long trucks actually manage to transport a lot more weight. This is why I actually prefer them. I think maybe I bought like the short one as a mistake, but otherwise I don't see any reasons. Like, it's the same maximum speed, it's the same pretty much price. I don't understand the game mechanics thinking behind it. But at least I got a Lenin. Because you need some tech for it. And it's already got some wear. Not lots of radius. But look, what? Why didn't you click? Come on, click. High priority. I want a house built. But the plan is so to kind of set up. My problem with this area is short flatbeds can't move excavators. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. My thought here is that this is also not perfect for railways. So this will have to be kind of phased out eventually. This is going to be an old district. And this is going to be the new one, by the way. Is the pointer on? Yes, it is on. Right, so... and let me look at what actually I need for the fabric factory. It's actually not very big. It's actually smaller than... It'll need some infrastructure. Plus, the water and sewage connections are not very handy, but we can live with that. And I'm kind of considering maybe how much does the factory actually produce. So at maximum production per workday is 5 tons of fabric. And so, like, essentially, it produces enough fabric for 2 clothing factories, right? So, which is interesting. And to get 5 tons, maybe I should start with fabric, to be honest. Even though in this kind of arrangement, I will have to transport it, like I'll have to truck it into the factories. It's not a big deal. It's not, the quantities are not that big. So it's 5 tons. I think it's slightly high. It's significantly higher pollution. I have everything maxed out on difficulty. So like, if there probably are. I didn't look. I played realistic. It just puts everything on maximum difficulty. So yeah. Let me just look at the prices. So like, the fabrics are now like my biggest expense item. So. Fabric, so buying fabric is almost 500, and making it, let's see, so 5 tons, it's so 0.1 chemicals, it's 4 tons of crops, and, well, other stuff which is not that expensive, right? So primarily it's going to be the chemicals. So chemicals, to get 1 ton of fabric, you need 125 of chemicals, and crops 88, 90, let's say. So it's roughly to 215. Yeah, it's very profitable. Death spiral, death spirals, Jesus Christ. the good thing is that I can actually like deselect, remove certain settings, right, as I play. So if something really pisses me off, or if I realize that, oh, I will have to build everything that I built in the last 30 hours anew, I will switch that bloody setting off, and it's going to be fine. I had a problem with that with, like, 2 years ago. I had a problem with police and with crime, because I think, like, it was buggier back in the day, and, like, at some point, like, just people started leaving because there was some sort of a problem, like, because of the glitch, like, the crimes just mounted. Even if you built lots of police stations and everything, like, did everything right, it just, like, exploded and you couldn't do anything. Right, so I think I'm going to seriously go into fabric manufacturing. I'm kind of regretting let's see if I can actually maybe get a fabric, actually squeeze it in here. It would be so nice. It would be so... Nah, it's square. It's a bloody square. Would have been so nice. Would have been really nice. I mean, maybe trying to... it's not going to flatten. This area is not going to flatten, so... Yeah, I'll have to build... I'll have to build the fabric factory somewhere here. Build place when my town hits 1.4k pop. Well, it's still not there yet. It's kind of... well, each house is 700, so it's roughly 600, maybe 700 with smaller houses. Right, so... But I also need a courthouse and all of that stuff, so that will probably have to happen. But so far people are reasonably happy. Like, they don't have any urgent complaints, because they used to have if there was no police. But, like, going into fabrics, I think it's a reasonable idea. So let's try this. Let me just... My only concern... Oh... maybe not. Right, so my only concern is that the pollution... I mean, I'm not gonna just build, like... Okay, so... Does it show... I think it should show... Doesn't it show... There was a view to see pollution. It just gave you the view for pollution, for, like, how... Like, essentially the radiuses, or... overlays, yeah, resources... living preferences. Okay, buildings, airplanes, overlays, waste, sewage, water. I don't see it. Where is it? Ah, pollution monitors, that's right. Oh, you need to research them now, damn it. They used to be so nice. I'm starting to remember, regretting not having them. And you need a courthouse to work through the backlog. So this backlog is going to expand, right? Well, yeah, let's build a courthouse. It's going to be kind of expensive, but with the fabric factory, because, like, eventually it's going to become a problem. But with the fabric factory, so I'm paused, yeah, right. So with the fabric factory, so I'm gonna buy crops, I'm gonna buy chemicals, because with crops it's like a huge industry of its own. I'm not gonna get into it yet. I would love to, right? So, but at the same time, and chemicals I just cannot make. I just cannot make them, right? But fabric would reduce. So fabric costs me to like 500 rubles a ton, and with just the resources, it would cost me like slightly over 200. So it's a huge advantage. So last year I spent 130,000 rubles on fabrics, which would turn into what, like 50? Which is nice. It's a huge benefit. So I'm kind of considering what I need for this. So this place is still connected to water and sewage, which is nice. I will be able to actually move police without courthouse, and prison doesn't do much. Damn it. Yeah, we'll have to deal with it then. No cement yet. No cement. And so, yeah. So grain, I will need grain. I mean crops and chemicals. And for the chemicals, I think it was not all fuel storage. It was general cargo? I think it was general cargo, wasn't it? Okay, so I just need one warehouse, which is very nice. So I need a factory. Yes, you did the crime. Now go away, like with a little, yeah, like with a little finger wag. Yeah, you naughty boy. We've seen you. Right, let me just lay these things out, and then we'll proceed to the courts and all that stuff. This factory is only going to serve the clothing factories, so I will not like worry too much about these conveyor belt connections, right? So it doesn't really matter. Although I can try maybe using this road, it won't. Okay, I'll have to demolish it anyway. So I'm probably going to set up a. I'm probably going to set up a... Okay, let's do it this way. I will need a warehouse. Probably a smaller one. Let me see. Okay, this I think is the smallest because the quantities of these goods are tiny. Do I need to... Yeah, I'll probably need to do it. I will do the... no, the only disadvantage is that it still needs a road connection, doesn't it? For warehouses, just in case I decide to build... Maybe it's... What if I do it this way? Because this warehouse might be useful if I decide to set up more fabric plants. Let's do it this way. No. Right, let's go for this. Let's go. This thing, and then I will... I mean, this location is probably not perfect, but at least this warehouse will be connectable to any future fabric factories or maybe clothing factories, whatever. So it's not completely senseless. Right, so, and let's add a road. Is there something small that won't kill me? Oh, alright, so this maybe... I'll probably have to update that road as well. That gravel is way too slow. Yes? Good. Why is it not letting me build a road? Okay, good. Oh yeah, I will give it to Linus. I've got, like, I'm really happy I've got the water production nailed, so I have, like, more than I need right now. So water is fine. Water is going to be fine. And this thing goes... because I'm going to upgrade the bloody street. Whatever, I'm tired of this nonsense. And go there as well. Give me the best road you've got. Even though it eats steel. Yeah, I've got the water treatment thing. As you can see, it kind of consumes only 14% of the capacity with everything, right? So I can easily and comfortably add more stuff there. So this is... it's not at maximum capacity. It's 11 cubic meters of water, so it's... small water. Yeah, it's maximum 70. So there's plenty of water. I'm not concerned about it yet. Right, so fabric's fine. I'm gonna start introducing all of this stuff. And I want to build a bus stop. A bus stop just to make it... Walaikum salam. Okay, this like writing it in Arabic, Soviet Republic in Arabic actually works in a way. Very much welcome, Saeed Al-Hashimi. Right, so... And... yeah, I know. Okay, I'm gonna build the... building around water pumps reduces water quality, but then I have the treatment plant that improves it. Right, so it's fine. It's... Okay, this part, I think, is managed. Saeed, I'm sorry, my Arabic is not good enough to read what, like, your next phrase, sorry. I'm just learning. What if I set up, like... Oh, I need... Yeah, still very much on the... in the A1 stage, Saeed. I'm terrified of, like, singular and plural numbers. But yeah, so, like, my concern right now is to build... I want to build another bus stop. So this is okay. I want to build another one here. And so that, like, this bus stop can actually feed these factories, this factory, and anything in future that I will build here. So this is going to be fine, but, like, the best spots are right now obstructed by temporary stuff. Right, so, okay, so they're already building the houses, the house, and, yeah, let's look into the, into the courthouses. I hope they're already available. It would be very funny if they're not. Okay, police station courthouse. I've got a small one, I've got a ginormous one. And there is this is the small prison, right? So is there anything undesirable about the prison? Max amount of visitors. Yeah, I think this is going to turn into kind of this internal affairs district. So let's upgrade the road. I pretty much play as this generic Middle Eastern map. I wish the valleys were slightly more lush, but anyway. So in Saeed, if you don't know, yeah, like this is from the DLC, which is called Biomes. So it came out immediately as soon as they released the game, like released 1.0 version of the game. So I kind of bought it, and it's fine. Actually, people, and I can agree with them. A lot of people say that it's probably the best map of all of the DLC maps. So the other ones are kind of Siberia and Southeast Asia, and they are kind of slightly boring according to reviews. I haven't seen them yet. I decided to go Middle East because I hate heating. I hate heating because I mean not hate, but I just don't want to bother about it. Like it's already hot. It's fine. I'm happy. I'm not the biggest fan of heating in this game. Right, so okay, so let's turn this into a new district. Well, I'm assuming, like, they probably based the whole map on roughly a region of, like, somewhere in... Oh, is Syria this mountainous? Interesting. I never realized. There's lots of mountains in this one. And this is actually the complaints of people I have just looked into the reviews of the DLC, and because like if you don't know, it's like the base game is in Eastern Europe. But play Siberia myself from some. Oh, it's because you need heating like throughout the year or for most of the year. But like yeah, like even here it's like I am building a road and I want to build a court, so I've got police. and the police needs the courts and prisons to actually, for the criminal system to actually work. So it's not just the police. It's not like in SimCity where you just plop the police and your crime issue is solved mostly. Yeah, you need to build the whole shebang. Oh, shorter growing season in Siberia. Yeah, that's absolutely true. It's actually realistic. Right, so, and I need a prison. Okay, I'm not gonna build it right next to residentials, even if it doesn't matter. Let's plop it here just for efficiency. Okay, lots and lots of construction. I mean, maybe, but the problem is that this backlog of cases is because I don't have the whole, criminal production chain, right? So I don't have the courts to deal with these crimes, right? So maybe I should increase them, but I don't have enough educated workers to actually get officers, but occasionally they come. Okay, and yeah. And I'm torn here, so maybe it's worth maybe hiring a few Soviet specialists, if nothing else, to teach at the technical university and get more local highly educated people. Right. So what's the education here? It's actually yeah, let's see how it's been doing. It's actually dropped, but not significantly. It's within 10. Yes. Absolutely, this is the... Oh, it's like, that's the problem. That's the problem. It's like... and the courts will also need a bunch more highly educated people. So probably once this house is built, I will hire a bunch of Soviet specialists so that I can actually go to the... go to university to actually teach people there. You know what? Let's do this thing as well. Yes, absolutely, I'm playing in the Soviet Union era. Well, Eastern Bloc, essentially. The backlog, like these untaught students, like, it's very difficult to do anything about it. I need to build more housing just to get, like, more specialists and get money. By the way, have I been selling the vehicles? Has this been working? And by the way, Saeed, if you're interested in this game, check it out. It's okay. So like, the developers are trying to be kind of politics neutral, whatever. It's a different discussion, but it's a very nice theming. It's actually a very damn bloody good game. And but it's hard, also a hard one. Sometimes rickety, also kind of janky, but like really nice. And okay, so vehicles exported, no. Okay, so it's only gonna come. So if you're interested in the theme, and I suspect you do, you are, yeah, give it a look. Nuclear is going to... There's obviously no military, so this is a city builder, so there is nuclear power. And let's not forget, the Soviet Union was the place of the first nuclear power plant. I think it wasn't built in 1954. At least, like, practical stuff. And it's... there's something in the game, actually. Like, to be honest, nuclear plants, and you can't build them. I absolutely love that whole chain where you have to mine the uranium ore and convert it into something better, and then convert it into this uranium salt, and then into nuclear fuel, and only then it goes into the power plant and just delivers you massive amounts of electricity. It's nice. There is no political commentary, and like the developers are like pushing that very specifically, and like. I have opinions about it, but like I think like trying to be this neutral, essentially going through this Ostalgie thing, which is like the German term for like this nostalgia for East Germany, which is growing for some reasons. Right, so and it's yeah, there is an element to that, and like the game panders to that sentiment, but like yeah. Oh, Chernobyl. Oh yeah. I actually don't remember. I think maybe one of the power plants actually is modeled after the RBMK buildings. Because there was a building with 2 reactors, and there was a building with 1 reactor. I can actually, you know what? Let me just see. Oh, it's saved. I'm gonna still save. No, you're not gonna let me. Okay, just save it. Go. Let me just see. I had a save. What? My closest save is from 1982. Probably doesn't exist yet. Because there was like this huge playthrough that I did for the video that had a nuclear plant. And it was so much fun to actually build that whole production line. And then you have so much electricity, you sell it to like the rest of the world because you can't just consume all of it. Oh yeah, I had it. I already had it. And look how close all of these polluting and dirty factories to the buildings. Yeah, that was before I found out about pollution. Right, so, and this is a twin. Yeah, actually, I think this looks like the buildings for the RBMK style reactors. So yeah, the game is slow. It's hours and hours and hours to build all of this garbage. And this is the reason I actually stopped playing, because it eats so much time. And it's so much fun. Right, let me just go back to my little Middle Eastern Republic. As the living quality improved, the nostalgia died down the Baltic. Yeah, maybe. All right. Right, so it's going to be okay, the fabric factory. Okay, let them build the roads, let them build all of that stuff. And also there's also an element like of East Germany. It was like very horrendously plundered. Like anything that like that you saw like with privatization in like Eastern Europe, proper Eastern Europe, like so post-Soviet, like it was worse in East Germany. It was just pretty much shameless. Like any kinds of like any kinds of fraud and like nepotism and stuff, like which was all over the place. It was worse in East Germany. Which funny, the game is not free. Well, you know. It's not free if you want to support the developers. But you can find it on Steam and probably everywhere. Okay, the building is coming, and I'm probably gonna Oh. Oh, now I'm interested where you're from, Hermit. State nationalized. Like, what? Are you from Belarus or something? But like in many countries, for example, but post-Soviet countries like Eastern Europe, I mean like post-Soviet bloc, Lithuania, interesting. Like many countries that you had like some sort of a voucher certificate thing, so every citizen got an entitlement to buy some national property that belonged to the people, right? So to like make it as private property. This is how many people actually got like homes and flats and everything, right? So, and like lots of swindling, lots of fraud, lots of speculation, like people just buying up all of these vouchers and whatever, like for very cheap, and then just becoming like ultra rich for nothing, not doing really anything, right? So just selling factories for scraps, and like that is very often associated with many things. Right, so many terrible things. But then, like in Germany, like East Germany, they did not even have that, right? So they considered it for a few years, like literally for a few days. Okay, like we're gonna maybe we could just do just that. It's an idea, and they just rejected it outright. It did not even have that. It was just like all the like, and it needs to be remembered that like if you look at like maybe per capita development, East Germany was the highest. It was the highest of the Eastern Bloc, and it was like had a very well developed industry. Was doing well mostly, and yeah, it was just sold for scrap on like sold like it's not even like you need to be kind of quote unquote political about it. Like if you look up Treuhand, which is like means essentially like the liquidation bankruptcy administrator in Germany, right? So Treuhandanstalt, it's like was an entity to actually sell out the government, state, people's property of Eastern Germany, or give it away to make it like profitable, whatever, right? So and there were actual criminal cases there. Like there was just literal all fraud all over, cronyism all over. It was just sold out, like used, and it wasn't just like selling out the assets, like misusing like all sorts of subsidies that were coming from West Germany as well. Like, oh, you buy this factory for like 2 marks, and then you have to like kind of improve it, renovate it, whatever, like make it profitable, but we are gonna give you a subsidy as well. And then people like, oh, like I'm a businessman from West Germany and I have so many debts in my company, so I'm gonna use my like all the subsidies to pay all those debts and not care about the East German factory or whatever. And even though it was explicitly prohibited, it was done all over the place. It was like just a complete mess with East Germany. Okay, at least it looks like the I'm still hiring foreign manpower. I probably should need to stop. I'll slow it down. It's another expense item, and I don't like it. So last year, so it's March. So last year we spent, it's actually not huge, 26,000 on foreign manpower. So yeah, whatever. Okay, now I'm worried if actually this huge truck is actually doing anything. Where is it? Where is it? I'm the only one here. Not many people like RPG games. Actually, many people like RPG games. It's like, what do you mean? What do you mean? I find it difficult to read your name. I'm the only one here. Not many people like RPG games. I absolutely do. I've liked them for 25 years. I've got videos about RPG games on my channel. Right, so let me see. Like, I don't know. Oh, where you live. Well, yeah, it can be an issue. I don't know. Saeed, yeah, it's like there are options you can actually trade with. It's a placeholder for Western countries, like the NATO flag. And you can actually trade with West, and you can trade with other Soviet bloc countries. The problem is that like there are 2 currencies, and now I have way too many dollars and not enough rubles. So what I'm trying to do is buy vehicles in the West and sell them to the East, pretty much, just to convert my dollars into rubles, because I really need the ruble. Okay, this is bringing the planks. Let me see. Oh, it's just sitting here. Oh, I needed to start it. Oh, damn it. Oh, in the Middle East. So not many people actually liking RPGs in the Middle East. Interesting. So what do you like in the Middle East? All right, let me just... damn it. Okay, and suddenly out of money. Okay, let me just take... For half a year. I just need, like, really just current pocket money. Just to spend it quickly. Just not to be out of power. And maybe hire some experts. Probably shouldn't have done that. And let's hope the people actually start coming here. Not many people like simulator. Well, this is... Well, to an extent it is a simulator. Like, it's definitely deeper than many city builders. And definitely unique because... I kind of looked into, like, during the Steam Next Fest, I really like to look into demos. And, like, on the one hand, well, you can find interesting games. On the other hand, it actually gives you, like, a look at what game developers actually are trying to make. And there were a couple of city builders that are just ultra boring. Like, there was the called Kaiser. It wasn't Kaiserreich. It was like Anno, but themed as, like, in this universe where World War I did not end. And it's just Anno. There's nothing to it. Like, it's just pure Anno. There's nothing unique to it, except for the theme. And, like, this is just terrible, just lazy, I'm sorry. This game does many things differently. There are elements from here and there, but, like, it's still much more ambitious than anything you'd see in a modern city building game. Like, there are games where you can have created these interesting industrial chains, including new ones like that. What was the name? What was the name of the game that had beavers in it? Like, not Thunderborn. It was like something Born. Right, that was really interesting, and it has like chains, and like you've got older games like Settlers and stuff. This is to an extent a Settlers game, to an extent, but then it adds so many things. PUBG Mobile and FPS games, they don't like slow games. So in the Middle East, they like speed. Well, FPS is like not like I mean like I'm not an expert in mobile games. I'm not gonna poo on them, like, but which many people do. But like FPS, why not? There is plenty of stuff. Oh, come on, there is Deus Ex. RPG FPS are a real thing, even though probably like Deus Ex probably like. Today people say maybe Cyberpunk or whatever, which I've never played. Would like to find someone to co-pilot aircraft or tanks. What do you play in tanks, Hermit? 25. Yes, I know, Saeed. It's not very hot. Well, it's got 32. So happy. Actually, my friend in Tunisia says that like it's pretty cold and windy, like, and it's not pleasant to go to the sea right now. Timberborn, right. That game actually is really nice. I don't think I've ever looked into it past the demo, but the demo was so wonderful, and like it looks like it got such good ratings. It's really successful, and you could see that. Okay, we've developed recycling, and what did it actually give me? 49, oh no. Oh, it's actually pretty hot here, and pretty hot here is like 31, I think. It's pretty damn hot. Way too hot, and where everyone's complaining already. 49, everyone would be dead here. Right, so it gave me studies on methods and processes. It's probably not doing anything. Only maybe 5% of the Middle East like this type of game, which I'm one of them, was why I'm here. Well, you're very much welcome, and like, yes, this is a popular but kind of a niche game. It's definitely not for everyone, because like being a game developer myself, if you don't know, like Unity of Command 2 is a war game. I made a bunch of videos about it. Actually, I am one of the scenario designers for it now. Right, so it kind of gives you an additional kind of insight into it, and like the thing is, yes, these are you model historical battles and everything, but like the average player, like, and the game is kind of challenging. It can be very challenging, and there are interesting systems and mechanics to it. But a lot of people just, and I'm not like even like trying to criticize anyone like that. Many people just want to see, like, just want to blow shit up. Just want to move tank and like make tank attack, I don't know, infantry, and that infantry blows up and it's dead, right? And the tank is still alive and it's just done the blowing up and it's fun, right? So I understand that, and like it's a simple like enjoyment, right? So, but like quite often, like, I mean, like, yeah, I'm not criticizing anyone for that interest. And like not many people actually go into the mechanics and like try to figure things out and all, like use the abilities, and like, because it takes time, and not everyone, like, I'm not even saying like, oh, you're stupid, you can't do no, this, like, we're in different positions, all of us. Some people just like, oh, like, I want to play something relaxing, like on my lunch break or after work, and I'm tired, I really don't want to think too much, or I just want to relax, or like escape. What? A World War II tank add-on for Il-2 Sturmovik. Oh my god. Yeah, and then you have these niche games, right? So where people are so crazy and they create like absolute insane things. Oh my god. Yeah, cracking videos, sadly, I'm probably not going to continue with, because on the one hand, there are a way essentially to make like very quick, very easy videos. I just found myself not being an expert in any games. I've pretty much discussed everything. It was pretty much about 2 games, about Unity of Command 2, which I'm not discussing now, because most of it is done by me and by Frank, the other scenario designer, and I help him with lots of stuff, so like yeah. And so it's kind of not very fair for me to actually provide guides on these kinds of those. I need another loan. Damn it. Okay, here's more loans. IS-2, exactly. IS-2 Sturmovik. And Panzer Corps 2, I'm just tired of it. I like and it's like also like, because it's got like new DLCs and everything, I like the deal, like actually been in contact with the DLC creator. He's a nice guy, and I always feel bad that like I just no longer like that system. It's fine, but like it's just yeah, I'm tired of it, and I don't want to look at it. Like, it's not just Panzer Corps 2, even though like in the Panzer Corps 2, like Panzer Corps is essentially like the Panzer General system from the 90s, which is actually about to turn 30, by the way. Like the first Panzer General game came out in 1994. Right, so, and I'm just tired of that system. Panzer Corps 2 is the best game of that system, but like it's still that system. Was called a concrete plane by the Germans, yes. I mean, that would be a very IS-2 would be a very nice name for that add-on, with World War II tank add-on. Like that would be nice. A little bit of play with the words. The money situation is difficult. I'm not happy about it at all, and I haven't yet. Okay, we've exported something for 2.3 grand. It's better than nothing. Yeah, and with cracking, maybe someday, but I'm like looking at probably woodworkers and resort, like what you can expect on my channel if you're interested, if you subscribe and be like, I'm gonna be around. It's going to be, like, once again, right now, I've got my leg injured, so I can't do much in terms of videos. It kind of restricts my ability to do certain things. I can stream a little bit, but, like, too much sitting is not nice. It's going to be some time before maybe I'll start, like, making something in July. But, like, it's going to be this game. I have a couple of ideas. I'm definitely going to explore the... What the hell? What the hell? Oh, this thing is already breaking down. It's going to be this game. I really want to look more specifically into trash, into waste management. Might be I see already some sort of a maybe guide video. There's definitely going to be like a just more historical look into the theming of the game. I've talked about it. It's probably going to be just an excuse to talk about, like, say, Soviet economy using this game, right? So, but also there are like not reviews, maybe essays about games from about 25 years ago, so turn of the century. So in the style of maybe my utterly failed Baldur's Gate video. So if you're interested in that, go and check it out. Also the Pharaoh game, right? So which is slightly older. I've got a couple of scripts written there, or almost written there. So I just need to get to it, and it's going to happen. It's something I really always wanted to do. Just to look into the games that, like, I played a lot when I started to become a gamer. I was like around the turn of the century, about 25 years ago, and there were like so many pivotal game at that time. The Shadow Empires, you mean like this thing, right? So Hermit, yeah, that was fun. Actually, I've restored my faith in Shadow Empire, because sometimes I kind of got tired of it, and now I'm kind of starting to enjoy it. If you're interested, I play Shadow Empire on the official channel of Slytherin, so Slytherin TV on Twitch. I will do a stream of it in a few weeks. I have a really nice playthrough. Saeed, unfortunately, I don't have access to very tall towers. I need to develop technology to actually make them. So eventually it'll happen. So like these towers are interesting, but so far it's going to be these Stalinka type brick buildings. Okay, so I wanted to go into geology, although I probably would like to maybe just teach all these students and increase the number of highly educated people. Because to be honest, like right now, I don't think I really need new tech to get like build up my country, my republic. Right, so like I need to build fabrics. I need make fabrics. I need to like make clothing. What? Missing fabric? With the settings, I have a feeling it was. I have some problems with computer crashes, which I haven't been able to figure out yet. But let's see how long ago the game actually. Yes, excellent. And actually, it wasn't long ago, but I have a feeling that... Okay, so these guys are in charge of... Oh, I see. So I ordered them to buy fabric. Wait a second. So this is Alibrashna Road Cargo Station. Why is it not unloading anything? Oh, you dimwit. Captain of Industry. Why is it familiar? I'm gonna look into it. It's a very familiar name. Steam. I have not played it, but like I think Steam actually suggested it to me. Let me just see. I'm gonna check it out. Let me just write it down. Captain of Industry. Right, so, yeah, so I didn't set the, I remember, like, I changed the settings to actually start importing, fabric for dollars, but I forgot to start unloading the fabric there, so, yeah, just go by. And for some reasons, decided to actually start buying it here. It's the one where you build factories on an island. Captain of Industry, Captain of Industry. Is it very old? Okay, why do I keep guessing? I might as well just check it out. It's a bit like Factorio. Factorio, yes, it's definitely a familiar game. Captain of Industry. Oh, it's an early access game. I have definitely seen it. It actually has looks a bit like Impression's city building games. Maybe, or maybe not. But like, and it's not on my wish list. I'm just gonna add it to my wish list, so I don't completely forget about it later. Okay, I need that fabric. Oh, finally. Oh. Okay, so new house done, new house built, and I don't think I'm going to research anything yet. So I've got all of the tech I need, so the basic, like, the current tech that I've got is enough. What I don't have enough is the number of educated people. Right, so in the first 5 months, it just increased. And let's see, like, all... It's growing, but it needs to be higher, clearly. Like, these people are not from the city. Like, this is the disadvantage of having a populated map right from the start. Is that, like, you've got, like, lots of sort of weird people, like, living on the outskirts and without any education, and they screw with your statistics. I wish it was possible, like, in... where was it? It was in... I don't know if it is in City Skylines 2, but in City Skylines 1, it was... Oh. Here's another loan. You could actually mark... You know, I'm gonna just take... some more cash. Right, so, I remember... You could actually mark a district. You could actually, like, just draw a district and assign particular policies to it. The policies were boring, but that idea probably... And you could, if you could actually, like, limit it, that area, like mark a district and then limit your statistic by by that particular area, that would be nice. Would have been nice. Okay, what I like in that game is that you terraform the land as you mine the island. Basically, ooh, this is interesting. It's interesting. Sometimes feels nice when you kind of exhaust all of the resources around you. It's not just you set up a factory, set up a mine, and it just gives you, like, metal or whatever, energy. But instead you have, like, everything is finite, and you can actually just exhaust everything around you. It feels like like you've done something important. You've done it. Okay, is moving it. And what does it sell for? Does it show? I don't see the price. Damn it. Okay, let's hope it's good enough. You need an admin building to see the oh yeah, that's right. It's got, like, the naming and everything. Yeah. Oh, I see. I don't think it used to be like that. Like in all the versions of the game. I think it wasn't. It was different. And I probably need more support. It looks like... damn it, like, everything has to be built immediately. It's the problem with this game. I mean, it's the best part of the game, but, like, you can't just, oh, I'm gonna build this one building, and it's gonna turn everything around. No. You're gonna have to build, like, 5 and pray that it works. Okay, let's add a tennis court. And some... some roads. Go, build. At least the clothes are being made. 40, 50, still kind of 90 workers around. And this underground passage is still not built. Factory, yeah, still needs lots of crap. Oh, it still needs that road to be built. And I'm assuming I will have to build a, since vehicles actually, like, break down, I'm assuming I'll have to do, like, a vehicle repair station at some point. Because I've got a bunch of older vehicles, like 5-year-old and stuff, and actively used. Even a small one is big. Is filthy big. All right. Okay, the money situation is I don't know if it's fine. But this thing, okay, it's loading. Oh, he's gonna go and buy some steel. And the tennis and everything. Okay, they've built the cargo station. You know what? Let's give it low priority. Just. Okay, this is medium priority. Even though, to be honest, like eventually getting the fabrics in. 5 years without repairs, you start getting troubles. So I need a repair thing. And what does it actually need for operations? So it's got a bunch of things. It's got a bunch of, it's small, but it's big. Hell, I wish I could actually, a lot of the things that this guy is using, I already have in this warehouse. By the way, does it produce any pollution? It does not. I mean, I could probably... nah, it's not... oh, damn it. It's like... I really don't want to build a separate warehouse for it. Although like, it has its own internal one, so it's not that necessary. So, might as well plop it somewhere... Oh, does it take workers, by the way? Yes. Yeah, it's... oh, damn it. This is the worst part, because the workers are, like, the most difficult to get. This is a reasonably good place for it. And I wish... to be honest, I really don't want to waste workers on this. But, like, I already see vehicles getting broken, so... yeah, metal, plastic, mechanical parts, electrical parts, and fabric. Yeah, I need an excavator. Ah, it's gonna happen later. Once the constructions are done. And they are gradually getting done. But the good part is that the people actually are actually flooding in, which is excellent. And there is some education going, but not enough. Let's see, by the way, are there any hospitals? Hospitals are fine. Still fine. Schools, still fine. Kindergarten, fine. Police, fine. I mean, not fine, but yeah. Better than nothing. But at least I'm gradually getting up to capacity with professors. Which means that the education is going to get better. I think it is all the heat. It's really getting annoying. But I've got half an hour more, and then I would like to like outline what's next for the industries in the city. And well, and build all of the stuff that is supposed to be built. Because there's so much to build, and it feels like nothing is happening. Now let me just switch and load the game. Let's see how far it was. It was just a month, and it crashed. Damn it. Let me just see if I can... And sorry about this. And let me just try to do this. Like, there is a bug with my computer crashing in certain circumstances. But I still haven't managed to actually fully clear the issue. Oh. Alright, so I'm going to spend some time. Let's see. So we've got this whole area. And I'm considering building another fabric factory eventually. I'm gonna put it on hold. Probably will do maybe with yeah, it probably will have to be like that. So there is direct connection without the Come on, what's the difference? I pressed the control button. Oh yeah, that's right. So it's gonna plop it there. And it's crossing. So this is going to be connected. And so this fabric factory is gonna provide enough fabric to make for 2 factories of clothing, right? So let's see if I can actually squeeze 2 more. Although, to be honest, I really don't need to have them here. I can actually plop them further down the road and just connect them to the fabric factory. Kind of like that. Right, so here, I mean, like, it's ultra ugly, but because, like, the clothing factory does not need anything beside, oh yeah, this is a difficult place. It looks like there is something obstructing the whole... I have a feeling I'll have to, like, remove this road. Kind of unnecessary there. Let's remove all this stuff. I don't think this road is doing anything because there's already decent enough connection to that part of the map. So it's no. I need part of it. I need some of it just to be able to reach that sewage outflow. But yeah. Good enough. Let's get rid of this stuff, and I'll set up another clothing factory. It's going to be the kind of the future thing. So this is going to provide the resources and pick up fabric, but only from this one, from this factory. And then I'm going to have 2 clothing factory that pick stuff up from here, although I'll look into it. Maybe I'll be able to actually plop another clothing factory somewhere here. No, it's not happening. It's just not happening, no. Yeah, okay, this is because of infrastructure, so let's see if I actually managed to remove. I don't think so. Yeah, like, the sewage road, yeah, it's here. Oh! Damn it. Good catch. Okay, this is getting built. This is not doing much. And about 100 workers working at the same time in the clothing factory, which is okay. Unable to visit hospital. Okay, let's just increase the number of people there. But at least it's getting to some sort of capacity, like 10 professors, so the number of actually highly educated people is going to rise, which is like... It's already becoming a bottleneck. Okay, the factory situation is fine. The fabric situation. And the clothes are accumulating, which is good. And so once this is demolished, I'll try to find a decent place for another clothing factory. So I'm gonna create a clothing combine, effectively. The good part about clothing is that it doesn't take a lot of space. Because you can actually set up, like, there are, at least used to be very lucrative industries, like the steel industry. The steel industry is very lucrative. Like, at least it used to be very lucrative. But you need to build so much for it to work. And, like, the problem is that steel is kind of demanding in terms of space, relatively. It's not the most expensive product out there, but it is pretty damn expensive. But at the same time, you need, like, to move lots of raw materials as well for it. So, like, all that coal and iron ore, it's just so onerous. You need railways. This is one of the industries where you really need railways for it to properly work. And it kind of is similar with grain and everything. So agriculture is also kind of one of those things that kind of needs railways. At least in my experience. Oh, by the way, could it be that I don't see my newer saves from my previous game because I have the workshop items switched off? Because, like, that game actually had a bunch of workshop items. They added buildable border liquid pipe connect. Oh, that's nice. So you can actually directly sell oil and stuff and fuel. That's actually... Oh, you still need to build... it. That's actually very nice. That's actually very nice. Okay, go. Just come on, like, move all that garbage. And research. Alcohol standards. Decreased birth rate. Increased birth rate. Oh, I'm assuming it's going to be somewhere here, right? Power grid connections with Soviet countries. OPEC. Okay. One new pipeline connection to Western countries. Research increased pressure in pipelines for liquid resources, enabling longer connections between buildings. Nice. Yeah, this is interesting. A long way away, but possible. All right, this is good. This is good. I'm slightly ambivalent about the research. It's kind of working as this gatekeeper to getting all the stuff in ways. On the one hand, it's kind of adds certain pressure on you to actually, like, deal with other things as well. But at the same time, I have a feeling that kind of limits the the breadth of possible beginnings. So you always have to like start with certain very, very profitable things to get the economy running and everything. And then go for the... Why are they not moving the... Waiting for garbage disposal. Yeah, pretty much. That's the whole point. It's a gatekeeper. It limits early builds, limits like what you can actually originally create. And the problem is that like for many of these industries, there are other factors that actually limit the construction, because like a lot of the industries, as I discussed, like a lot of the industries actually need railways. Without railways, it's not going to be efficient. Like I've got like this bloody aggregate storage thing, and like it's got like 2,500 tons of aggregate storage, and like moving it with trucks is like completely pointless, because it's gonna bring me... I actually moving some of it, I think. I've got a truck, like a lone truck. Yeah, this is the truck. I've got a lone truck moving 244 rubles worth of gravel, 25 tons. And it's like pointless. It's pointless. If I want to move any goods like across borders, I really need lots of like huge quantities. And it's just not working that way. Yeah, like once there are industries to actually produce more advanced resources, yes, maybe. But right now, But I mean, like, certain things, like, maybe... It's also thematic, right? So some of the things, yes, maybe they're gonna give you options because, like, research is difficult and slow. So, like, it requires you kind of maybe to specialize rather than... Oh, they did add some cheap locomotives. Interesting. Interesting. Because I remember the first time I looked into it, like, I pretty much screwed up my game when I first tried to build anything railway-wise. And it was, like, just automatic construction. It wasn't yet, like, proper building, right? So just, like, plopped it and everything and bought it. It was crazy expensive. Oh, 15,000 is actually cheap. Because, like, it used to be that, like, locomotives were, like at least 250,000. It was crazy. Okay, they're gradually, slowly building those roads. And not demolishing these! Come on. Okay, I've got this demolition office, which has... doesn't have the... Okay, what are you doing? Okay, he's moving somewhere. Are you coming to pick up the waste? Yes, it is. Okay, there's going to be another clothing factory, and I'm assuming I'll be able to actually... Ugh. Oh my, there's way too much of it. Some explanations about rail standby. Yes? I feel like I need to remove this road because it feels like the shorter route. For some reason, it wants to move to use this road. Oh, damn it! I just need to like remove this bit. Come on, nobody's crossing. Yeah, go away. You're not welcome here. Stop using this road. Okay, it looks like, I don't know even, like, why they're going this way, because it's clearly not the shorter route. Or maybe it is, but they're definitely not taking into account the speed. Even though, like, with this traffic jam, it doesn't really matter. Like, the slow customs are kind of really annoying, to be honest, sometimes. And it's also another reason to actually get into railways. Yeah, sell those clothes. Good. Your first rail construction office should be large, but both can construct only the big one has the capacity to clean the waste, the sottage. Oh, there is waste also. Oh, you mean remove? Oh, Jesus! I love rails, but like this is going to be pain, isn't it? They actually added a bunch of stuff. Storage. Yeah, well, yeah, there it is. Like rail construction office. It was here, right? So this thing. Oh yeah, it has a big garbage container, so it can actually transport the demolition rail, the demolition from the rails here. And it's tough to build. It's tough to build, and it's huge. No, I'm gonna stick to making clothes. Railways, yeah, are a bit tough. Kind of slightly daunting, to be honest. Especially unrealistic. Okay, they've built the tennis court. Oh. Oh, it's very low intensity. I probably will need to build some more stuff. It's just 4 people. Well, makes sense. It's a tennis court. Come on, go play basketball and everything. Maybe it's worth building some more sport stuff. But at least it's not just the tennis court and the football field, because as it used to be. City state. Oh my. Oh my. That's a bit too much. Volleyball. Beach. Nah, no, I'm gonna build that. I ain't gonna build that. Oh, does it? Oh, come on! It should fit. Oh, it's even bigger. Gone. Oh yeah, good. For a first rail crane, you need a disassembled one, bought in customs and transported by flatbed to the office. Ah, damn it! So you can't even buy a vehicle? You can't even buy the vehicle internally in the depot. Okay, this is interesting. I probably will need some sort of an industry and a better financial situation to actually get into that, but it's going to need a lot of money, probably a big loan. Which is not that terrible, to be honest, but yeah, it'll probably have to happen. Come on, build these things. Okay. The prison they're trying to build, but once again, asphalt. Asphalt. I see asphalt being the problem everywhere. Let's see. Ah, of course. And this thing, yeah. It's already rickety. It's been, like, operating for just 5 years. Okay. Asphalt is coming. And who are you? Oh, you know? Why do I even move it in? Oh, I remember these Trabants. They are for the demolition office. Yeah, I just bought a car for it. But the traffic jam is really annoying me. And the thing is that, like, all of the rest of the... Oh! I was wondering, like, why are you moving there? Why are you going there? No. Filter vehicles disassembled. Oh my. It feels like they made railways more complex than they used to be. I also like the fact that actually the removal of roads does not remove them completely. It actually leaves you with a dirt road. Which is, I mean, might be annoying, but like if it's not something you expected, but it's also nice that if you, in case you like maybe want that to keep that road out after all. Oh, no. Remove the thing. Let's see if there is good space for a clothing factory. For a future clothing factory. No, it looks like there are cliffs here. It doesn't look like this. Like, it's not flat. Let's see if I manage to maybe flatten it a little. At least I don't have to pay for the terraforming. Okay. Take the loan. Are there any better custom houses that actually accept more vehicles? Because the jams are really annoying. The jams don't feel like it's good game design. It's just annoying. It's just annoying. Especially like in this kind of situation in the game where like this is the only nearby customs connection. So the other one is here. It's way far. Okay, I'm gonna look into the mods because this is really annoying, really grating to me. Right, and I wish it were. Nah, it's not gonna happen. Okay, let me just see if I find some sort of a place. Okay, this is the only one, and I think I'll have to live with it. Maybe not. And the arrangement of the factory is actually ultra ugly. I hate it. But sometimes you have to deal with the terrain. Come on. And let's see if I actually can manage the factory connection. No. Improved customs mod. I'm gonna look into it. Because I see that, like, today the game has a lot of things that I actually used to buy, like, used to get, like, workshop items for, like, the large varieties of builds, like, of houses, and, like, large size. For example, I really enjoyed, like, a huge grain silo that had, like, I don't know, like, 100 billion million grain capacity. I mean, like, not literally, like maybe 30, 50,000 ton capacity, which you need. Like, with grain, you need large quantities, and you just don't get them. And, like, the original grain storage was, like, I think it was just this thing for 800, 800 tons. It's nothing. And then you have, like 5,600. It's actually not huge. 11,000 is, like, okay. It's okay. But at least you get something nice there. I used to, like, not to have them. Okay, let me just plot the clothing factory. Let's hope I actually manage to find place for it, because it's kind of getting a bit annoying. Is it just one builder? It looks like two, but it's not much better. Damn it. What's happening here? It's very difficult to gauge. And I need a connection to that. Ah, somebody's doing something. Once again, running out of money. Damn it. It's getting painful. Borrowing to borrow, it's not a good prospect. And really need something. Like maybe this connection would be nice. But like because of ooh, like this maybe. But once again, you're gonna need they actually look similar. They do look similar. Like this thing is maybe slightly different. There were actually some really nice ones, actually looking like with the shiny metal and everything. But like some of them were just ultra mega ugly, like just boxes with huge quantities of grain. All right, so let me just try some more. Oh, like all the excavators are busy. What are you busy with? Oh, in building the fabric factory. But there's something else, isn't it? It's probably these roads, these paths. And gradually building all the prisons and courthouses and everything. By the way, I'm wondering if I can actually squeeze maybe a smaller building somewhere here. Come on, come on, come on. Just a tiny bit. Too close to existing building. No, 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 no. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Excellent, excellent. Squeezed one in. And can I... Nah, this is the best positioning. At least some variety for the people. And by the way, how's the education effort going? Looks like not well. Yeah, it's kind of dropping, bottoming out. Okay, so 16 citizens unable to get meat. Okay, what's happening here? Refrigerator. Why not doing anything? Okay, there is meat here. Okay, what's wrong with you? Go and buy meat, you... And garbage containers overfilled. Which is... Oh, sewage truck. Yeah, I might as well sell you. Let's buy another sewage truck. I really don't need any of these. Let's get garbage trucks. Oh, I don't have the money. Damn it. This is turning into a death spiral. Okay, let me just take 3 grand for 2 years, 5 years, whatever. I know it's gonna overpay on the interest payments, but whatever. Just not to have to think about it. Right, so let's get some garbage trucks. And actually these gases, I think Zills were pretty nice. Oh, it was gases. 85, 4 tons. It's faster. Okay, I'm gonna buy 2 of these. Yeah, the ratio isn't great, but the thing is that I just don't have enough... kindergartens. Okay, it's getting to capacity, but like not very fast. Okay, let me just increase. And it's already getting to maximum capacity. Yeah, new kindergarten will have to build. It will have to be built. Okay, let me just maybe plop a path here. So actually people can actually go through the block. The pay for that loan, doesn't it work like in fancy ways, like mortgage payments, where it's slightly more than that, and when actually over longer periods you actually pay a lot? But I remember that like getting loans, larger loans over longer periods of time is actually more profitable than just getting these very, very quick, very short loans. But it's been a while. It kind of compounds in ways, but it probably doesn't here. So the payment is 987. Yeah, it's fine. It's probably going to be just flat for 4.1%, so it's fine. Yeah. So it's nothing. And I'm gonna have enough liquidity to actually survive for now. Come on, give me brick. Yeah, and the storage facility needs to be improved as well, because it's already getting... It's way too slow. And that bloody... Okay, if I do... like, for the next stream of this, I'm gonna upgrade this thing, because this is just disgusting. And it's not like... It manages 2. It manages 2. But why not 5? It's got spaces for 5. Short one is 2%, long one... But yeah. Just slows everything down needlessly, and there are many people actually not happy with the waste. And I don't know what actually is causing that. Like way too many vehicles, yes. Also partially because like all these trucks, how to make these trucks actually... Maybe I should like set up a dedicated truck to actually transport clothes. Because I see that, like, a lot of them actually moving, like, pretty much empty, with very tiny amounts of clothes. Yo23, hello, and this is, well, this is the vaguely Middle Eastern map for workers and resources that is from the Biomes DLC, which is pretty nice, at least the map. So, it might be the United Arab Republic. It's still the 60s, so yes. Egypt plus Syria. Roughly. Might as well be. But there was a comment, actually, that this looks like Syria. Right, so what was I thinking about? What was I... okay, this thing is almost done. There is no winter. This is specifically the reason I went for this map, because I hate heating. I mean, like, it's not like I hate and I can't stand it. But if there is a way to avoid it, I'll avoid it. At least this time. Let's see if I manage to actually squeeze... yeah. Very difficult to gauge if it does enough, but let's see. Let's hope it does. So I want to squeeze some space for the future clothing factory. Oh, come on. Ah. Oh, nah. damn it, this kind of really wants... There is this cliff. There is this cliff. And I can't seem to actually get rid of it. And it's preventing the factory connection. Oh, okay, you can turn off seasons in the setting. Come on, if you have winter, you just like, I mean, like, if you have winter in like, you're playing Eastern Europe and you don't have winter, it kind of feels wrong. You can actually set, like, switch seasons on in this map. Right, so let me just see if I manage to plot that clothing factory. No. It needs flat terrain. Oh yeah, finally working. But it's too far from everything. I'll need to set up, and yeah, so I've completely forgotten about that. I'll need water, especially with the fabrics. So fabric factory will need lots of water. Can I get it close to Poopy? Oh yeah, oh yeah. Okay, this is not ideal, but I'll live with that. Right, so... One way to deal with this, because I see that, like, a lot of these trucks are just these trucks that are moving the clothes. So I'm gonna change the deal. Right, so I am not gonna... This is this distribution office, and I don't see... Bigger bills are filled to bigger percentages than this. Oh, so if I do this... they will have to be filled some more. Let's see if this... Oh, wait a sec. Road cargo. This is Alibrashna. Right, so Alibrashna. Right, so what if I increase it to 20% for clothes? Because a lot of these trucks are actually... I reject reality and use my own head cannon. Yes. Aiming is important. Let's hope at least these trucks are no longer obstructing the views, like the road, at least for now, because it's getting annoying. But let's see what they do, if it actually works. So right now they're just picking up very tiny amounts. Okay, what are you? Oh, wait a second. This guy is not from distribution office. No. There is no space for you there. Just go home. Go away from this. I think I originally set up this thing to actually pick up clothes from this factory, but then this worked. Yeah, let's hope this works. I'm gonna set up the source building so it picks up at least if there are at least 20% of the capacity. Let's hope this works. No. Suspend construction. No construction, please. All right, so the courthouse is built. So let's hope they manage. We can actually change sentences at will. And we've got prisons missing. Oh, damn it, you have to supply these bastards. Okay, we don't need that many that many people in prisons. Right, so right, and judges, expired prosecutions, also probably like leave it at 5. Yeah, go to maximum priority on the electrics. Let's hope the system actually starts working now, somewhat. Oh, good. kindergartens. And by the way, what's the situation with education? All of education? Okay, it's growing. Oh, is it? Oh, it's all of... It's actually falling. I don't know what's happening. Basic education is rising really quickly. But, like, higher education is not. Damn it. What's the point of view, people? Okay, these guys are just sitting there, which is good. Okay, so I'm assuming now they will just wait. And I think, you know what, let me just lower it to 10%. Let's see if it actually does anything. Learning waiting ratio, yeah. Yeah, like, once I build this house, I probably will be able to get more specialists in. But that's roughly the limit of what I can do. Actually lost a bunch of people because of that meat hiccup. And once again, the meat isn't there. Oh, it's coming, it's coming. We'll pretty much will have to set up a meat warehouse as well. Okay, at least the jam is over. There's something there. Okay, and these guys are not going anywhere, so it's 10% of the total capacity, is it? Let's see if they manage actually to go there. Yeah, I'm suspecting there's a reason that there's a need for another refrigerator truck. I only have one. But I have a feeling that it's just because of the jams, because of the traffic jams. Okay, okay, it's working. It's working. So it waits for the 10% of the assigned maximum capacity. Oh, now this guy is moving, what, 10,000, almost 11,000 rubles worth of clothing, which is nice. Now that's something. For that specific item, yeah. Yeah, this customs house arrangement is really annoying. But yeah, the ratio, there's not too much you can do about it. You can hire some specialists and kindergartens. Come on, its maximum capacity is fine. But it's getting close. It's getting close. Oh, there's not enough teachers also. Damn it. And once again, it's not a maximum capacity, and garbage is overfilled. Yeah, I think one thing that I'd like to, even though technical offices, I think is... technical offices is already available. Technical services. Probably will have to build this somewhere. And just have, like, instead of, like, all this tiny garbage, like, a proper buildings... proper building... The same point being about distribution offices, except that... and vehicle repair station. Damn it. Like, all this stuff has to be built. And it takes workers, that's the worst part. Okay, that's not it's not a big issue to actually replace files. Anyway, right, so is it close to actually getting built? It's once again asphalt. It's coming in the slow poke truck. Come on, dumper. Yeah, and there is no clothes, no food. Yeah, that will have to be dealt with. Yeah, these people are not very happy. Yeah, so this thing... So they want meat, food, and clothes. You're gonna get your meat and food and clothes. Yeah, exactly. All of this stuff. Yeah. Okay, I'll build this flats building and then call it quits for today. I'm over 2 hours at this point. We've had some progress outlining this this industrial complex. Let's hope it works. Although, to be honest, maybe... Do I even need to have a separate warehouse for clothes? Maybe I should just connect both of them to a road cargo station. Like this. If I can do it, actually. This is difficult terrain. This is very difficult terrain. No, come on. Yeah, this is a possibility, at least. Okay, this is a smaller one. Oh. Come on, come on, come on. Humor me. Nah, it's not gonna do it. Yeah, turn the prison into something. Yeah, with those volumes, like, I mean, like, I just, the question was about, do I even need a warehouse, a separate warehouse? I think the warehouses inside the factories, which are like 15 tons in total, right? So 15 tons of clothes is enough for one truck, even for one big truck. So it's fine, I think. And it's kind of, as soon as you like change the terrain, it screws up. You just can't do it, and it's like, once again, it's probably another slope, like in front of the factory. Let me see if I manage to do it. F3. It's more like F2, yeah. Yeah, it's slightly better, yes. And let's see if I can actually plop it. Okay, now that's slightly better. Needlessly connected to the fabric factory, but you never know. Okay, might as well. And by the way, this thing has been built, right? So, and I hope people actually are using it. Right, so which means that I can remove this little path. Because I plopped it just because, so that like construction machinery can actually get there. Right, so the idea here is to plop a bus stop. But it might be a bit too much of a bastard. This is the smallest one, because this one is not smaller. I mean, so close, so close. I mean, I could probably just remove... like, maybe cut here. Cut the road here. And plop it there. Just maybe simplify the road as well. Okay, I'm starting to regret that I actually removed this, this road. Damn it. But, like, it just refuse... Oh! Oh, infrastructure. Infrastructure obstructing. Come on, why is... like... Okay, it kind of works here. And I can live with that. Do it. Uh-huh. Of course it's gonna work. Damn it. Clicking a bunch helps, just hoping that you can actually catch a place that actually works. Randomly, yeah? Let's drive... Oh, this actually works too. Who would have known? Okay, let's do this way. Plop. And I think I'll just... Okay, come on, give me something. Alright, this is better than nothing. Might as well start connecting everything, start building. Of course not. Okay, just lower the area. 3 excavators needed. Okay, just build the stuff. It's gonna have to happen anyway. Right, so, and this house is already full. Damn it! Just slightly odd design. I've never seen these. Anyway. And garbage container is overfilled. And there's another traffic jam. Maybe I should just set up a landfill. A small dump. Why is it 270 workers? What does it mean? Like, do you dump your workers there? Incinerator, waste treatment plant. And the stand for garbage containers is going to pick up garbage containers, right? So it's going to centralize the pickup of waste, isn't it? It's going to work like substations. Oh, it does some micro flattening, even if it's invalid. Interesting. Yeah, pro tips. So I'm assuming it's going to just centralize everything, and there's a reason to actually get these small garbage containers for just to collect all that stuff. Build container transfer. So it collects. Wait, let's set up something here first. Just to make it easier, it's clear that the garbage collection is not effective or efficient. Oh, is it? No. Thank goodness it's not just leaving. Because it's just way too slow picking everything up. Okay, and I've completely forgotten about it. Internal storage for houses is only 0.12 tons regardless of size, yeah. Well, yeah, it makes sense. So I need another distribution office just to get all of the chemicals and crops. And crops and chemicals, it's all... Yeah, it's all covered trucks. So I can actually assign this stuff to this guy. So unload, unload, unload. And I shall unload... Unload crops, chemicals, and that's everything the fabric factory actually needs. And load fabric. Yeah. It's getting complicated, but I think that these guys will manage. Okay, it's going for the chemicals. I'm gonna expect a huge hit in my budget. Probably gonna pick up like a crap load of the chemicals. No clothes, no food, no nothing. Just the basic stuff. Probably even like fewer chemicals. It's like not that necessary. All right, so this is getting slightly better. Okay, that at least it's a corrections facility now. Reducing criminality and everything, and I think the backlog on the crimes is better. Okay, the court can actually maybe like lose some funding. Right, so and this stuff, yeah, I really need it, like highly educated people there. Right, truck from technical service drops off into the garbage transfer, where big garbage trucks move it somewhere else. Okay. You mean garbage transfer like these garbage, big garbage containers, or is there a special building for that? Oh no. Still can't get meat. The last one on the waste tab. Okay, let me see. Transfer for big garbage containers and small... Okay, so it's kind of an area where they can actually do it. Oh, I see. Oh, this is interesting. This is interesting, but not for today. Right, I think this is a very good time for me to actually end this. So, there has been progress in the Middle East and Soviet Republic, so we managed to actually do a little bit of construction among the citizenry. A few houses, but there are some problems. Still education as an issue. But, well, gradually some of the... Oh, what? What? Oh, I needed a pipe. Damn it. Okay, easier. Okay, let me look where it's going. Okay, so this is going from here to here. Did I... Okay, I'm lazy. Ultra mega lazy. But what's the quality of the water? It needs 85%, and this guy is 82. Damn it! Okay, I'm not gonna do it today. So I'll have to rebuild some of these, so, like, change this to a big water pump. And, like, here was clever, but, like, there are no outputs for the water treatment plant. Yeah. Anyway, I think this is a good thing to actually start next. But this guy will need to be shut down. So this needs a separate connection, so I'll have to set up a pump and rebuild those pipes. This is terrible. Right, so, and I think this is going to have to be it. I probably will do another stream of this. This is fun. You can forbid people from moving into the town. Maybe this might need to be done at some point for a second, or specific buildings. You actually set it for specific buildings, as far as I know. Right, so, but, like, I'll probably have to do it. Yeah, allow citizens to move into this building. I should have probably done that. And just move in, like, the educated people just spend a bunch of money and get, like, those professors going. Right, so, it's already pretty damn late here, and I've got other things to do. Thanks for hanging around. Hermit, you are a champ, and thanks for some of the advice. And I'll see you later. I'll probably post some sort of I'll post some information about any future streams, because so far I'll just stream before I can actually make videos. Anyway, cheers.